Today we're going to be making some chia pudding, and this recipe comes from my Trim Healthy Mama cookbook. And I have found so many amazing recipes in this, and I've always loved chia pudding, so I'm excited to try this. So typically I just put chia seeds and almond milk in a container and shake them up a little and throw them in the fridge. But they have a little bit different way of doing it, so I'm very excited to try it. So we're going to start off using a blender. So to our blender, we're going to be putting in 1 cup of a unsweetened low-calorie almond milk. We're just going to be putting in some vanilla extract, about 1/2 teaspoon. It says 3 pinches of a mineral salt. So I don't know what a pinch is. I guess 1, 2, 3. That seems like pinches to me. And then it calls for a sweetener. They call theirs a super sweet. I really like monk fruit, so I'm putting in a teaspoon of monk fruit sweetener. And then I'm just gonna blend this up. Then we're gonna be adding in some organic whey protein. I've only got 1/4 scoop that I'm putting in that. And it says that we're not supposed to make this frothy with the mix here, this organic protein. So I'm just gonna give it a couple little smushes. And then I'm gonna throw my chia seeds in. I've got 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. And again, I don't wanna tear those into pieces, but I'm just gonna give it a little smush. Maybe like 3 or 4 little shakes there. So all I'm gonna do is pour the mixture into a wide mouth mason jar. I wanna make sure to get as much of the chia seeds out as possible, because that's really what's gonna turn this into pudding. I'm gonna put a lid on this, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes. So the key to a really good chia pudding is being able to take it out after about 5 or 10 minutes and giving it a stir. If you wait until the next day or that night until you make your chia pudding stirred up, it's gonna be a bunch of big clumps. So this is what I do. It's only been 5 minutes, and as you can see, it's already starting to thicken up. These little chia seeds are becoming gelatinous. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little stir, just like this. And then I'm gonna actually take it out again in another 5 more minutes and give it another stir. And then tonight, I'll show you what we make it into. So I've already decided tonight that when my chia pudding's ready, I'm gonna go ahead and add some macerated strawberries to it. So let me show you how I do that. So basically what I'm gonna do is just take some washed strawberries. I'm just gonna take the hulls out, just like that. And I'm gonna cut these into small little bite-sized pieces. I want these nice and small to add to my pudding. So I'm just gonna put these in a little container here. So all I'm gonna do at this point is add a little bit of monk fruit sweetener to this. About 1 tablespoon. I'm just gonna put it right over the top. And I'm just gonna give it a little stir and leave it until tonight, until it kind of breaks down some of the strawberries, and you'll see it's gonna be just wonderful to have with our pudding a little bit later. Put a lid on it and just stick it in the refrigerator, and we'll come back when all the pudding and everything's done. Our chia pudding is all ready, so let's see how it looks and give it a try. So this is our pudding. It's been in the refrigerator a couple of hours, and it's nice and thick. All of the chia seeds have made it really gelatinous. So now I'm gonna take my strawberries that have been macerating in the monk fruit sweetener. And all I'm gonna do is put those right inside of my chia pudding. Now this is an amazing dessert, very tasty. If you've never had chia pudding, you need to give it a try. It is really delicious, very low calorie. I mean, no matter what diet you're on, you probably could add this to your diet plan. So let's give it a try. And this is a large amount of pudding, so it can fill you up too. All right, let's give it a whirl. Get a bite of strawberry and some pudding. Wow, that is such a great dessert. Cold, refreshing. I don't know the exact amount of calories, but it's very low, and this is very good. So try some of these things, give them a try. You don't have to really go without it when you're on a diet if you find a program that, you know, provides things that hit all your different types of cravings. This is the program that I started 7 weeks ago. It's Trim Healthy Mama. If you're interested, this is the starter book, and the cookbook here is what I got this recipe out of. So I'll link those in my Amazon store below. But if you're interested in a diet that really has some great options to it, this is working well for me. Well, that chia pudding was so good. I really enjoyed it. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you're not familiar with the Trim Healthy Mama program, I have some links in my Amazon store below, which will just have the starter book and a cookbook. And so far the program's been going great for me. I've lost 18 pounds in the last 7 weeks, and I'm on my way to that 20-pound mark. So if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring the bell for future notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Are you interested in winning a brand new Presto canner? If so, go ahead and email me at the link above. Let me know you're interested in the drawing. If I hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year, December 31st, 2024, I'm going to give away a brand new Presto canner to one lucky winner.